So I found another deck list from 2002, and I thought I'd share here. I want to share it here. I tried showing this without my giant head in the way, but for some reason it was cropping the pictures. So here you go. So yeah, this deck is similar to one I played back in 2002 in standard competitively. The Psychatog deck was pretty strong back then. I enjoyed it. There, there is one weird thing about this. I'm assuming this deck list. I had it. This must be not competitive, but this has got to be like just a kitchen table, casual kind of deck because it's weird. There are a few weird things here. First off, for some reason, instead of making this just straight black and blue, which works way better than whatever I was trying to attempt here, I made it an Esper deck. And don't get me wrong, I like Esper a lot, but whatever this mess is, didn't work. So let's go through the list here. Psychatog, good. Chainer's Edict, Innocent Blood, both good creature removal that gets around stuff like Indestructible and Hexproof and all that jazz. In Ward nowadays. Faceless Butcher, also good removal. Counterspell is Counterspell. Circular Logic is a Counterspell. That I'll show all these, but Circular Logic is a Counterspell that gets around. If you're dumping a lot of stuff into your graveyard, they have to pay a lot to actually not have the spell countered. Compulsion is card draw and card discard. The angels, I have no clue what I was doing. I have no clue why I was adding angels just to splash white. I was going for something, but I can't tell you 21 years later what it was. The card Finkel, that is what is the card again? Oh, it's Shadow Mage Infiltrator. Shadow Mage Infiltrator is the one I called Finkel because Finkel designed it after he won one of the World Championships, I think. Factor Fiction's good. I have no clue why I only put one Tainted Isle. I have no idea. This needed at least 4 to be somewhat functional, and I have no clue what this gobbledygook is I've done. So anyway, here's a breakdown of the cards. Psychatog, arguably one of the better Atogs. Some of the other ones from Odyssey Block were hot garbage. But Psychatog's fun. It's fun to, build a goofy deck around. And here's the aforementioned Shadow Mage Infiltrator that was designed by John Finkel. I think it was when he won, was it 2001 maybe? I think that's when he designed this, when he won the World Championship in 2001. Somewhere around there. He was pretty big competitively back then. And it's fun. It's a fun card. I like it. I don't know if it synergizes with this deck, but I do like how it has fear, essentially. So here's the angels. Desolation Angel. Why did I throw in Land Destruction? This is diabolical. And Sarah Angel, of course, is, a staple. But once again, I have no clue why I threw it in this deck at all. And also I threw in Iridescent Angel, and I have no clue. Unless I just wanted a flying attacker that had protection from everything. But then again, what... Why? This is like too expensive. I don't understand what I was going for. So some of the other cards in the deck, we have Chainer's Edict. Target player sacrifices a creature. Love it. Innocent Blood, similar, but each player sacrifices a creature. I don't have a problem with this in a Psychatog deck because you want to fill up your graveyard pretty quick. So just chuck a few fellows in the graveyard. Why not? Psychatog, once again. Just to give a little more info, you discard a card from your hand or exile 2 cards in your graveyard, and it gets buffed up. So you can just go nuts in a discard deck. Inner Circular Logic, it's an okay counterspell. If you got a lot of graveyard stuff going on, it's a little better. It also has a madness cost, which isn't bad. Compulsion is an enchantment that lets you discard cards to draw a card or sacrifice it to draw a card. Not terrible. It's okay. And Counterspell because, you know, Counterspell. And here's Factor Fiction. It's another fun card drawing engine. I like it. I like Factor Fiction. And that's pretty much it. I might fiddle around with this deck and build an old school deck, but I gotta tell you, I love the Odyssey block a lot.